This video is going to walk you through a student's profile page on Navigate and how you can use it. When you first get to a student's page, this is what you're going to see. You have a lot of great information right off the start. You can see how many credits they have, and of course you can see all of this great data up here. You can see their major, and what's really great is you can see their major history. Have they changed their major before coming to see you? You can kind of engage in that conversation as to why they changed their major. Their student ID and classification is also here. On the right-hand side, we can message our student with an email or a text, add a note. A note is something that you can keep personal just for you to see if you'd like. We can report on an appointment, and this is something that's going to be called an appointment summary that other people can see. You can schedule an appointment for the student if you wish. Add the student to a list. This is something that we hope to be teaching more faculty and staff soon how to use. And you can also issue an alert if the student's in your class as an advisee and you want to issue an alert. You can do that right from their profile page. Once we have our progress reports launched, you'll be able to see if there are any current alerts for this term only, and that way you can also engage in a conversation about that. You can see if they're actively involved in anyone's appointment campaigns and say, have you made that appointment yet? We can see some other personal information about Ace the Pacer here, and then hopefully this information will be filled out just a little bit more as far as if they're involved in any clubs, if they're an athlete, a first-generation student, that should show here. For a student, their success team is going to be here, and that includes their academic advisor and the faculty who's teaching them in this semester. If we scroll up, we have some great tabs that are helpful up here. This history tab is really great because it's going to show you all of the history that's been input on the student. Have they had an academic coaching appointment? Have they had a math lab meeting? Have they met with a previous advisor and you want to review those notes? We can see some of ACE's history here. So maybe his professor, Dr. Glenn, put a note in. It looks like maybe he's seen an academic coach and he had an advising appointment with Miss Barnwell. And so we can gather some great information here. If we go to the courses tab, we can see the classes they have taken in the past. And right here where it says courses, if a student is currently enrolled, it's going to show the most recent schedule that they have, and it will show you their grades. Midterm grades will populate here around the time midterms are done. Excuse me. This calendar feature is more for the students' use, but they'll be able to see a week-by-week schedule of the classes that they're registered for. Upcoming and recent appointments of the students. So if a student says that they've scheduled with an academic coach, you can check here if that appointment has been scheduled. And conversations, this is how you can check if maybe a message you've sent has gone through, what other messages that they're receiving. Just so if a student comes in and says that they weren't aware of A, B, or C, you can check here to see if they got a message about it. If you use Navigate to send a campaign, you can also see that in the conversations. Now, I know that there's also a profile page in self-service. This just gives us a little bit of some different data, different information, and we hope that you'll utilize Navigate for advising purposes. Thanks so much.